Karen Mason from Novato, California.
I'm Tim Brisbois, also from Novato, California.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about your experience with Rios Tropicalis.
Well, I was trying to think what got us thinking about it in the first place. We both have whitewater rafted before. It's always been in cold water, and this seemed like a chance to do it, to have an exciting time down here for a couple of days, but do it in a warmer tropical environment, and it met all those requirements. It was a lot of fun.
It was great. I really thought that the guides were professional. I think sometimes when you come to a foreign country, you're concerned about the quality of things, and their quality here was excellent.
Really geared towards us. It was good from the get-go, and you felt like you were with people who knew what they were doing on the river.
Right.
That came across very early.
And their hospitality at the lodge was great. We took the hike up to the slide with the waterfall. I'd highly recommend that. Our guide had a machete and he was hacking through the forest, and you thought, wow, you just don't get this everywhere you go.
Yeah, I mean, the rainforest, I guess, grows in enough. So, but we were going places I never would have thought we would go, and but we had kids with us. We had another family who were from Norway. Just a very international experience, all the way around, and everybody was enjoying themselves.
How did you find the lodge itself?
Terrific. Accommodations were good. It's fun to see the people who were in your boat, preparing all the foods and taking care of you. It's kind of it has a certain flavor to it that translates, to the whole thing.
I liked it was a perfect mixture of rustic, and yet you didn't feel like you were camping. It was rustic, and they ran the generator at night for electricity, but otherwise it was very, very peaceful. Hearing the river and hearing the stream that went right through the camp was wonderful. Very serene and peaceful, and yet, an active environment.
We almost didn't do an overnighter. We originally scheduled to do a one-day trip down the river, and we were happy to have done the 2-day with an overnighter at the lodge there.
It just kind of enhances the whole experience, and you see another part of Costa Rica that you wouldn't see any other way.
Excellent. And
we had an overnight stay, 2 nights down in Manuel Antonio in Quepos. And it was funny, we got down there and we thought we were going to end up with one less day than we wanted, so we actually scrambled to kind of add it to another day because we wanted that overnight experience to be, in that case it was with the ocean and a beautiful rainforest backdrop too. So
right, and a private beach, and it was very much, being from California, we've been going to Hawaii for many years, and it's great to have another tropical experience down here. When we were down in Quepos, I felt like, this is how Hawaii was 35 years ago. Much more, less touristy and a much more natural environment.
And the other place we stayed was La Paz Waterfalls. We didn't stay there. We probably would schedule to stay there if we had that, if we had known, and we would do that if we were to come down and do this again. So, beautiful place. We saw a lot of the critters that are here in Costa Rica. I'm happy we didn't see some of them, out in the jungle yesterday, because the snakes were scary, but there were wonderful toucans and monkeys and just a host of animals and butterflies and stuff to take in there. And we thought it just sounded, the La Paz waterfalls, it sounded like it was kind of maybe a Disneyland kind of experience. Just the opposite.
Yeah, it's not. It's very tastefully done. Again, great service, great people, good signs, and very, very tastefully done.
Incredible waterfalls.
Yeah.
Incredible waterfalls.
Well, excellent.
Yeah.
Pura vida.
Okay. Together. Really corny. Okay.
Pura vida.
Perfect. Thanks.